entertainment.
What up, guys? It's your girl, and I'm back, the one and only Tone Motivates, in collaboration with Rose City Studios and Colab ENT. And we are sitting with the beautiful Novia the Butterfly and Penny McDonald's. Don't play with it. You already know. So what's good, guys? Tell them a little bit about yourself. Let your audience know where y'all from, all that.
You're from North Jersey, Bergen County area. We outside.
North Jersey, Pennies, McDonald's in the house, producer.
NOVIA the Butterfly.
Yeah. Tell me how you guys would describe your music.
Well, my music, I would say, is very versatile. I have a little something for the ladies. I have a little something for the goons. You know what I'm saying? Some strip club music. That I'm also singing on some of my shit. So, you know, I'm very versatile. You know, you're not going to hear just one sound with me. It's going to definitely give you a little bit of an emotional roller coaster for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me, I would say mine is similar, very versatile production, but you're going to feel it like that, straight like that.
Yes, absolutely. So, explain to me, you guys, like, creative process. Like, when y'all in y'all vibe 100%, like, just in tune or whatever like that, what is that creative process like?
Well, for me, my creative process is pretty like choppy. I always go to the studio already prepared, so I don't ever write in the studio or have to really work in the studio. I always have it already done. But I'm driving a lot. I'm always on the road, so it's always in the car. You know what I'm saying?
Audio.
Yes. So like I'll put the beat on and I'll be driving, and that's the one time where my mind is the most clear and I can actually write. And then I have to pull over because then I gotta jot it down.
Right.
So it'll be like pieces. And then I'll have a beat and I'll be like, oh wait, I could put some of that to that, then put some of that to that, and then put some, so it'll be like a whole bunch of lyrics all over the place, but then I'll piece it together and it'll all come together and be a song eventually.
Yes,
so that's basically my creative process.
That's literally how I create. And since you can use voice message too.
Yes.
I take care of that shit when I get home. But car therapy, baby.
Yeah.
When did you guys make your first song?
Ooh, I made my first song when I was 16 with my cousin. We were like in like a group, and she would like write, and I would put the cadence and everything together.
Yes.
And we did it like on her computer. We had like this microphone, this long ass microphone, like from The Price is Right.
Yes.
Like the long skinny one to the computer.
That make it work.
Back in the day, and we would like go back and forth, and you know we would like figure out how to edit it and stuff like that on the computer. And at that time, my uncle was a really big producer, like with like Mario and Drew Hill and everything like that. Rough Ends, he was like doing all that.
Yes.
And,
People forget about
yes,
that.
yes, girl. And we were trying to get him to notice us, you know what I'm saying, and like do all this extra shit, you know. But
You know, he was like, go sit y'all little asses down. Are you doing your homework? Because your mama said you fell in school. You skipped school the other day. Like, girl, bye.
Y'all gotta be serious about this, you know.
Right.
Be serious. Like,
Right.
you know, so.
Yeah. So go ahead, Penny.
Talk to him.
Yes.
Talk to him, dude.
Yes. When you make your first song?
I made my first song, I want to say sometime when I was maybe 14. Some dudes brought me to a studio with some dudes that produced for CNN, and they took a liking of what I was doing, and then from then on it was like, I'm gonna rock with this.
Exactly.
They flew away, you know what I mean?
Right.
Keep going.
Why not? Why not? A lot of times, you know, just in our culture and stuff like that, we're seen as the only ones that, you know, don't get along or don't stick together.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I said that to say, for you guys to have a collaboration but still being separate entities is really dope, because you're both grown, you both have your own minds, and obviously if you guys are able to collaborate and work well with one another, that means you can accept that when you agree, you can accept when you don't agree, and you can agree to disagree. It doesn't mean I'm coming for you, you about to get a deal, and I'm gonna make more money than you, none of that. You know what I mean? We have a common vision, a common goal. You know what I mean? That's why I love my family. My blood, that's my family, that's my blood. Colab ENT, you know what I mean? Jackie and Mike, that's my actual family, that's my son's family or whatever like that. But I can see their vision. You know what I mean? I can physically see it. So it's like what's understood doesn't have to be explained. But what you guys have, and I don't know you guys or whatever like that, but it seems like what you guys have is very far and in between right now. So with me saying that, what would be some suggestions you guys have for newcomers? So let me dive deep in. Let me give a little bit more details. So let's say, for instance, younger versions of you when you were younger, literally presented themselves now to you. Like, yo, we want to do this stuff, yo, you fly as hell, I like your shit, da da da. What would be some of the advice and stuff like that you would have for them?
Me, personally, the most important thing I'm going to say is you can't quit. You can't quit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to get hard. There's going to be times you're going to be broke. People ain't going to fuck with you for whatever reason. But I've been doing this I'm 35, I've been doing this for at least 15 plus years. You can't quit. It's the most important thing I can say. You can't quit. And never let emotions dictate business. You know what I'm saying?
That's a big one.
You know what I mean? So that's
feelings get in the way and get in the way of the money.
Yeah.
Now it's important for you to process those feelings and emotions, because when you suppress them, that does turn into trauma. But there's a time and a damn place for everything.
Way.
Yeah.
You feel me? So let that shit go, figure it the hell out, but don't let it trump you or allow you to be stagnant.
At all, because you're gonna get ripped off. You're gonna put money in and you're gonna lose that money. You're gonna put that money again, you're gonna lose it again.
A lot
You know
too, a lot of money.
I mean, it's been times that I did stuff with artists that sold up that went platinum before. I ain't get paid for it, but I had to keep going though. You feel me? You gotta take your losses as lessons.
Yeah,
learn.
It's all growth.
Yeah.
I literally say that I don't have any losses. It's all lessons. It's all an example of what I do or do not want, coming from, like, in every fucking aspect, from men to my business. You feel me? Like, I'm growing from this. And if we always consistently got yeses and a million people at your first show and all that shit, how can you be grateful when you get to that? You feel me? If you had a million people at your first show and the second show 1,500, you about fuck this shit, I ain't doing it. You spazzing. You showing your whole ass. But when you done grew from a couple people to now having that notoriety, like, you on stage about to cry. Like, yo, give a shout out to my mom and my dad, because without my mom be here. You know what I mean? All that shit. Like, it's all about the journey. And again, the experience. Like, this shit is not easy. And you have to be in it for the right reasons, because if you're not, it's going to swallow you and spit you down.
Your intentions have to be pure. I was going to say that. Your intentions. And even if they are, you still have to be careful, because not everyone else is going to be like that.
Right.
So you just can't be like naive, you know. You can't come in nice. You got to come in kind. And you got to come in aware and woke of what's around you, who you're dealing with, who you operating with. If somebody showing your ass, that's who they are. You know what I mean? Like, don't be so willing to be so thirsty to make it that you're going to sell your soul and, like, just be just out here just doing whatever just to be seen. Like, that shit is corny. Like, you really have to have intentions, and, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to have, like, a whole plan and mapped out about how you're going to do things. But just have it, like, good intentions on how you're pure. Yeah, be pure with your intentions when you're meeting people, when you're at the showcases or you're at an event. Be humble. You know, everybody think they hot. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's the hottest, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So just be humble and, you know, carry a good heart and, you know, let it fall into your lap. You know what I'm saying? It'll come to you if you carry yourself right. That's how I see it.
The main thing I got from what you're saying is them boundaries and discernment, baby.
Yeah.
Them boundaries and discernment. Yeah. I mean, use your intuition. If you don't think it's right,
Don't
it ain't.
it.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, don't let nobody downplay your dreams, your aspirations, and what you want to do. Because let's be clear, there's a lot of people out here that don't even have aspirations or dreams.
And that's why they do that.
Right.
Because they don't see the bigger picture. Like we was talking about that earlier on the way here. Like a lot of people think small. So if you don't think big and you're talking to somebody that thinks big, how can you encourage that person if you don't even think like that? We're not even on the same frequency. You can't even socialize with people like that. There's certain people in your life that don't even, not to say they don't belong, but there's seasons for certain motherfuckers in your life. You feel me? Like some people you you can't sprinkle all the good news in certain people's ear. Some people, you gotta be like, I can't call that one and tell her that because she's not gonna give me that feedback I need. I gotta call this one and tell her that.
Yeah, she can.
You know what I mean? And that's okay. That doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with that. It's just certain people fit in certain things in your life for a reason. You gotta learn how to keep them there.
And to add to that, by not thinking big, you're gonna miss on a lot of money.
Oh, yes.
Trust me.
Yes.
You're gonna miss on a lot.
And opportunities to just be seen and heard.
So, real quick, guys, please tell your audience how they can find you.
Yes, I'm everywhere at Novia the Butterfly, NOVIA, the number 7, HE Butterfly. And that's on every platform out there.
Me, y'all can find me at Pennies _make $dollars. You can find me everywhere, Instagram, YouTube, Pennies Make Dollars 1720. Basically anything Pennies Make Dollars.
Novia the Butterfly 94 on YouTube.
Yes, and you already know we're going to have all the information down below in the subscription box. So make sure that you are liking, you are subscribing, you are supporting. It is free. Real recognize real. So if it resonates, by all means, join us on this journey. I am your girl, Tone Motivates, and as always, always love.